The Normandien Pass is named after the farm and small settlement located near the foot of the pass on the eastern side, which consists of just a few buildings, a shop and a police station. It's without question one of the best gravel passes in KZN, and one which many avid off-road enthusiasts aspire to conquer. It has all the elements that make up a great pass. With an altitude of 1,995 meters, it's the second highest pass in KZN. It has steep gradients, difficult road conditions, lots of twists and turns, and breathtaking views. Depending on the time of year and the weather conditions, this pass could be driven in a high-clearance vehicle, but a 4x4 is strongly recommended. We filmed this pass in perfect weather on a warm summer morning in March 2017 in the descending mode from west to east to take advantage of the magnificent views. The road conditions were particularly good on this day, but this is not always the case. Slow and careful driving is required on some sections, and you'll definitely want to stop at various places to drink in the peaceful surroundings and the spectacular vistas. Check the weather before departure and avoid driving the pass in stormy or snow conditions. Starting from the summit, the road heads directly east and traverses a very rocky section, descending gradually at first. A deep kloof runs along the left-hand side, and high game fencing is evident on the right. This part of the pass is actually inside the Free State. The provincial border is reached just a few hundred meters further along, marked by two signs. Fortunately, the first section has been concreted, so traction is not an issue. There's a very sharp drop-off on the left-hand side with no safety railings, so drive slowly and carefully here, especially just as you come off the concrete. The road now hugs the side of the mountain through a long straight of about 600 meters. Although quite rough, the road is fairly wide and shouldn't present any problems. Stop on the apex of this corner and have a look at the beautiful valley on the right-hand side, but be careful not to touch the game fencing as it's electrified. We recommend tire deflation when driving this pass, at least to 1.4 bar and possibly as low as 1 bar depending on weather conditions. The gradient now flattens out completely, and the road enters a straight section of about 400 meters running along the spine of the mountain. Two shallow left-hand bends lead into a right-hand corner, and then the decline begins again. The road swings back to the left, then a very steep drop is encountered. To aid traction, strip paving has been provided all along this section, and there's even a small lay-by for passing vehicles. After the lay-by, the road curves through a wide turn towards the right, again offering wonderful views. As you come off the paving, the road curves to the left through a sharp corner. This point again offers great views over the valley on the right-hand side. The valley to the east is known as the Arc, apparently named after the cross-section of people that settled here from France, the Netherlands, England, and many other corners of the earth. There is some debate about this, however, as other sources list the name as being derived from an arc-shaped rock near the summit of the pass. On the steeper sections, we recommend the use of engine compression to control speed. Another fairly flat section follows, as the route conforms to the ridge of the mountain through a series of shallow bends. The road heads in a generally easterly direction, then swings to the right and onto another concrete paved section. Without warning, stunning views over the valley below open up, and on a clear day you'll be able to see for 30 to 40 kilometers towards the east. You'll definitely want to stop here, but be careful. This is by far the steepest part of the pass, so make sure that your handbrake is properly engaged when you park. At this point, you've already descended more than 200 meters from the summit, but you're still more than 500 meters above the valley floor. The view is spectacular, and is certainly comparable with the magnificent vistas presented by passes like Buster Footpad and Otto du Plessis in the Eastern Cape. The concrete paving continues for another kilometer or so, with the road still descending steeply. The paving is narrow, just wide enough for one vehicle, but passing oncoming vehicles won't be a problem if the situation does occur. There are quite a few corners, but these are all fairly mild and won't cause any problems, provided that you don't lose concentration. Rockfalls are common, but most of these should be trapped by the drainage ditch running along the road on the right-hand side. Be sure to watch part 2 of this two-part series on the Normandien Pass, which deals with the lower half of the descent.